Welcome back to another video. Emmanuel Osadebe has departed Bradford City for Forest Green Rovers on an undisclosed fee. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. Like the video if you do go on to so, and subscribe if you're new, and if you want to, it massively helps. Osadebe's gone, and I'm absolutely thrilled, and I cannot describe how glad I am of the whole football club to get rid of him, because it's an achievement to get an undisclosed fee for Emmanuel Osadebe. Now I do just want to start off by saying it is a shame it didn't work out, because a great lad, clearly. His character was always bubbly and likeable, and you know, his little clips that you saw of him last season with his injury, you saw how good of an impact he had on the dressing room, lifting everyone and being positive and being that person that just lifts everyone. And he's a great person to have in the dressing room, and I'm sure Forest Green will benefit from that, and we will miss out on that. But you know, you can't just thrive off having good characters and good lads in the dressing room, you know, people who are going to make you laugh and lift you up, because you need a team of winners. You need a team of leaders, a team of players who are dedicated and committed to the club and the badge and what it means to try and get us up into League One. And I won't say Osadebe wasn't committed, because I think that's unfair, but was there a percentage of him that was backing away from challenges? When you compare him to what Gilead does in a match, did he show the same tenacity and energy that Gilead shows? No. And that's a percentage drop off that I saw definitely in that Morecambe game, and that was his worst game by far. On the ball, terrible decision making, terrible getting in the way of players, being a nuisance to us, and the fans got on his back, and it wasn't nice to see. But if you don't perform, you can expect that, especially at Bradford City. And maybe Forest Green, he'll thrive there, because there's not much expectation on them or him, because they're stranded down near the foot of the table, and you know they're going to need some turnaround, and they don't even have a manager. I mean, that's just brilliant, isn't it? Well, 3 hours after Osadebe's been confirmed as a Forest Green Rovers player, Troy Deeney gets sacked. I mean, it is a sackable offence signing Osadebe, but on that, we paid an undisclosed fee for him. We've got an undisclosed fee for him. We could have paid £1 for him. We could have sold him for £1. You know, we won't know that. It's highly unlikely that would have been the fee. We're talking maybe a couple of thousand to maybe 20. You know, it won't be much more than that from what we sold and what we got for him, I wouldn't expect. But the fact that we've got something for him, his wages are out, that it's finished now, Osadebe's no longer a Bradford City player, I think it's the best for everyone. Like I say, you'll miss out on that dressing room character that you need, but you know, he's not contributing to anything. We might as well just bring a clown in, you know, for half-time entertainment in the dressing room, because you know you're not going to go anywhere with a good character. His injury is something that will be talked about, and something that needs to be talked about when we discuss Osadebe, because we don't know what he could have been before that injury. Ryan Sparks said he could have got double figures in goals and assists last season if he didn't have it. His preferred position was a number 8, and I don't think his best position would have been a number 8, because I saw him play there against Morecambe and he was terrible. I've seen him come in on the left and he's looked like a threat, and he's unpredictable, because he doesn't even know what he's going to do with it. He's very clumsy in his play, but that's why he's probably at the level he is, because he's able to get rewards out of that. And obviously we saw against Grimsby and Wimbledon getting that winning goal, but he can do something at this level, and he's a player who will blow out and cold if he starts enough games to show that. I do think that he probably had too many chances. I thought last season, coming off the bench, there were better players who have had more games, more regular performances, and they've shown more of the time at Bradford City to start over him. And I thought he made us a bit weaker, because he wasn't fully committed when he came back from his injury, and understandably so. And at the start of this season, I think we've wanted to prove that he's a good player and why we signed him, and also that, you know, maybe his injury, he'll give him a bit of fire in his belly. And obviously the people who signed him, like your Mark Hugheses and your McDonald's, who he had a good spell under, they are going to back him, because you know Mark Hughes signed him, McDonald, he did well under him. And Alexander, one thing I do like and love, I love this about him at the minute, and do let me know in the community tab as well. I'm going to put some on there if you want me to do a press conference reaction to the Doncaster press conference that, you know, we won't be playing them, but it was a very long press conference and a very interesting one as well, with a lot that you can take from that. And I should have said at the beginning, later on in the video, I'm going to quickly talk about Bradford rejecting a third bid for Jake Young. But yeah, Alexander, he's done a great job so far, trimming the squad. Oliver's gone, Afoka's gone, Osadebe's gone, Lewis has gone. He's been ruthless with those. I think Lewis, the right fee came for him, we got rid of him. He underperformed, we've got Walker in, no outlier, we've gained. And Oliver, he's seen him in enough games, didn't rate him in those. He's seen Osadebe in enough games, didn't rate him in those. And in training, he's seen Afoka, but also we've got too many players in that area and they're easy to get rid of. And Tulloch's going as well. But I will quickly go through Forest Green Rovers' statement on him. They did put Osadebe is a green. Could have used something a bit more innovative than that. We are delighted to announce, I wonder if he's vegan. We are delighted to announce the signing of midfielder Emmanuel Osadebe on a permanent transfer from Bradford. The 6'2" midfielder becomes our fifth signing of the January transfer window, following Alex Scoring, Dominic Thompson, good signing that, Tommy Simkin, Forest Green of Simkin, and Maxi Oyedele to the new loan. Osadebe joined Bradford in the summer of 2022 and went on to make 33 appearances for the Bantams. He played at the new lawn in Bradford's 3-0 win against Forest Green back in November. The 27-year-old is no stranger to League Two, having made 152 appearances in the fourth tier, while also making 42 appearances in League One. God knows how he's managed to do that. These appearances have come across a number of clubs, including Cambridge, Newport, Walsall and Gillingham, whom he could make his Rovers debut against on Saturday. I guess that's Gillingham. Upon joining Rovers, Osadebe said, "I'm delighted to be here." I bet he is. He cannot describe how delighted he could be that he's still in League Two. "I want to come and help the team to get back to where they should be." Where do we think Forest Green Rovers should be then? I think they should just be in some park league in London, to be honest with you. I don't know where Forest Green should be. I'd love to know where he thinks they should be, because they certainly shouldn't be in League Two on reputation. That's what he's going off. He's saying where they should be on reputation. So if you want to help them get back to where they should be, he's going to do a great job, because he will do well at getting them to the National League South. I tell you that. Forest Green Rovers fans, you can rest. You can sleep easy tonight knowing that Osadebe will get you back to where you should be. Do not worry. I'm going to bring a lot of energy and positivity. Staying up and winning games is something we can definitely make happen for sure if you get a manager. That helps. But it will give a lot of energy and positivity, and like I say, he was a great lad and someone you want in the dressing room. But let's have a quick look at the fan reaction. I'm sure there'll be a lot in here, and a lot of sarcasm, a lot of jubilant reaction to Osadebe going. Right move for both parties, you have to agree with that. Hallelujah. A fee for this clown. Ha 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 ha. Any good? I saw this one actually individually. This made me laugh. Any good? 50 replies for that Forest Green Rovers fan to look at, which is great. A lot of videos here. A fee, what a club. You've got to praise them for getting a fee for him. We got money for him. Go well, Paddy, with crying emojis. How we got a fee for him, I will never know. Give Sparks a knighthood. Yeah, second that. Bleeding heck, how have we managed to get a fee? I don't know why I read it like that. In all seriousness, it just didn't work out for him after that horrific injury. Wish him all the best, and I'd second that. He's obviously had a traumatic time coming back from his injury, and hopefully it's a fresh start for him, because he needs that as much as we do. Good luck, Manny. Always give you all when you played. Always get a warm welcome at VP. Hope you smash it, lad. Can't read that. And not a lot in here, a lot of videos. Goes to Forest Green Rovers with good wishes. Horrendous injury. Seemed a decent bloke who we all really wanted to do well. It just didn't happen after that. Nice lad. Nice lad, and unfortunate with his early injury, but nowhere near the quality we need if we're serious about getting out of this league. Absolutely, a lot more videos. Stephen Fry, didn't know he was a Bantam. I thought you were a Norwich fan, Stephen Fry. And anyway, he put, "Thanks for your efforts, Manny." Manny. He spelt Manny. He spelled Manny. Who knows what might have been, but for that awful tackle, good luck to you. And Neil Redfern put as well, good luck Manny, nice guy, with a punch emoji. I don't think he wants to punch him. We don't condone that, Neil. Simon Parker, a minute ago from when I clicked on it, put out, City have turned down another bid for Jake Young. The TNA understands that a third offer has been made for the striker, which also has been rejected. It is not thought to have come from the League One side to have previously not been knocked back. Carlisle confirmed they made an unsuccessful bid, while Exeter and Port Vale have also been linked with Young, who still has 18 months left on his contract plus another year's option in the club's favour. That has put City in a strong position to drive a hard bargain for the 22-year-old, who has not been involved since being recalled from his Swindon loan after complaining of soreness in his ankle. Carlisle boss Paul Simpson accused the Bantams of slapping a ridiculous price tag on Young, with Graham Alexander hitting back yesterday that he was wrong to talk publicly about another club's player. Simpson has spoken again about Young to say that Carlisle could afford the price they were quoted but would not pay over the odds. What I meant to say was that the fee we've been quoted was very, very high, and we felt it was good business for the club. We could have done something. I didn't feel it was good business as much as I thought Jake Young was a good player. I mean, he's right there, Alexander, to completely find that hard to take from Paul Simpson, to comment on a player he didn't. Alexander he didn't feel it was right to comment on Jake Young when he was at Swindon. He said he wouldn't comment on another team's player at that time. And then Paul Simpson's there, mouthing it off, saying, oh, they're demanding a ridiculous fee. Well, just get on with it. You know, you don't need to be putting that out in the public, because it gives us a bad reputation on how we're dealing with Jake Young at the minute. And, you know, there's a lot going on with Bradford and Carlisle at the minute, which is interesting to say the least. But, you know, Paul Simpson's at it now. It's like, just calm down. You know, you don't need to mention our player. And, you know, you can go and cry in the corner with pulled your pants down with Harry Lewis, can't you? We should be demanding the highest that we think is right for Jake Young, because he's our player. Like it said there, you know, he's got 18 months with an option of another year. You know, we've got loads of time to take on this, and he's our player. So, you know, if you've got a house and you're putting it on the market, you know, and then someone comes to have a house viewing and they say, well, we think it should actually be lower. We think this price is ridiculous. And then you put it lower when you know you don't have to sell. You know, you've got loads of time. You know, you're not going to listen to them. You know, stick to your guns. You know, get a bit of backbone. And that's what we've done. So I'll congratulate the club again on doing that. And we'll stick to our price, thank you. You know, you can go and cry and say, you know, I think he's a good player, blah, 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 and get on with it. You know, it's not our business. We want this amount. If you're not going to pay it, bugger off. And on that note, like the video if you did, subscribe if you're new, let me know your thoughts on Osadebe going in the comments down below, and Jake Young, and anything else that you want to let me know, and the press conference reaction tomorrow that could come out if you want to see it, only if you want to see it, and anything else, let me know your thoughts on. Have a good one.